Unemployment insurance weekly claims. Transmission of materials in this release is embargoed until 8:30 a.m. Eastern, Thursday, December 3, 2020. Seasonally adjusted data. In the week ending November 28, the advance figure for seasonally adjusted initial claims was 712,000, a decrease of 75,000 from the previous week's revised level. The previous week's level was revised up by 9,000 from 778,000 to 787,000. The 4-week moving average was 739,500, a decrease of 11,250 from the previous week's revised average. The previous week's average was revised up by 2,250 from 748,500 to 750,750. The advanced seasonally adjusted insured unemployment rate was 3.8% for the week ending November 21, a decrease of 0.4 percentage point from the previous week's revised rate. The previous week's rate was revised up by 0.1 from 4.1 to 4.2%. The advance number for seasonally adjusted insured unemployment during the week ending November 21 was 5,520,000, a decrease of 569,000 from the previous week's revised level. The previous week's level was revised up 18,000 from 6,071,000 to 6,089,000. The 4-week moving average was 6,194,250, a decrease of 425,500 from the previous week's revised average. The previous week's average was revised up by 4,500 from 6,615,250 to 6,619,750. Unadjusted data. The advance number of actual initial claims under state programs, unadjusted, totaled 713,824 in the week ending November 28, a decrease of 122,453, or minus 14.6% from the previous week. The seasonal factors had expected a decrease of 47,067, or minus 5.6%, from the previous week. There were 216,827 initial claims in the comparable week in 2019. In addition, for the week ending November 28, 52 states reported 288,701 initial claims for pandemic unemployment assistance. The advance unadjusted insured unemployment rate was 3.6% during the week ending November 21, a decrease of 0.4 percentage point from the prior week. The advance unadjusted number for persons claiming UI benefits in state programs totaled 5,240,575, a decrease of 690,170, or minus 11.6%, from the preceding week. The seasonal factors had expected a decrease of 120,501, or minus 2.0%, from the previous week. A year earlier the rate was 1.0% and the volume was 1,508,294. The total number of people claiming benefits in all programs for the week ending November 14 was 20,163,477, a decrease of 349,633 from the previous week. There were 1,573,485 persons claiming benefits in all programs in the comparable week in 2019. During the week ending November 14, extended benefits were available in the following 36 states: Alaska, Arizona, California, Connecticut, Delaware, District of Columbia, Georgia, Hawaii, Illinois, Kansas, Louisiana, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, Mississippi, Nevada, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New Mexico, New York, North Carolina, Ohio, Oklahoma, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Puerto Rico, Rhode Island, South Carolina, Texas, Vermont, the Virgin Islands, Washington, and West Virginia. Initial claims for UI benefits filed by former federal civilian employees totaled 2,807 in the week ending November 21, an increase of 371 from the prior week. There were 823 initial claims filed by newly discharged veterans, an increase of 69 from the preceding week. There were 14,494 former federal civilian employees claiming UI benefits for the week ending November 14, an increase of 955 from the previous week. Newly discharged veterans claiming benefits totaled 11,154, a decrease of 47 from the prior week. During the week ending November 14, 51 states reported 8,869,502 individuals claiming pandemic unemployment assistance benefits and 51 states reported 4,569,016 individuals claiming pandemic emergency unemployment compensation benefits. The highest insured unemployment rates in the week ending November 14th were in the Virgin Islands, 7.9, California, 7.3, Hawaii, 7.1, Nevada, 6.7, Alaska, 6.4, Massachusetts, 6.0, Georgia, 5.7, Illinois, 5.6, District of Columbia, 5.5, and Puerto Rico, 5.5. The largest increases in initial claims for the week ending November 21st were in Illinois, plus 18,796, Michigan, plus 17,285, Washington, plus 13,499, Georgia, plus 9,462, and California, plus 9,361, while the largest decreases were in Louisiana, minus 33,573, Massachusetts, minus 22,572, New Jersey, minus 783, Idaho, minus 328, and District of Columbia, minus 255. Unemployment insurance data for regular state programs. Week ending November 28th. Initial claims seasonally adjusted 712,000. Initial claims not seasonally adjusted 713,824. 4-week moving average seasonally adjusted 739,500. Week ending November 21st. Insured unemployment seasonally adjusted 5,520,000. Insured unemployment not seasonally adjusted 5,240,575. 4-week moving average seasonally adjusted 6,194,250. Insured unemployment rate seasonally adjusted 3.8%. Insured unemployment rate not seasonally adjusted 3.6%. Initial claims filed in federal programs unadjusted. Week ending November 28th. Pandemic unemployment assistance 288,701. Week ending November 21st. Federal employees UCFE 2,807. Newly discharged veterans UCX 823. Persons claiming UI benefits in all programs unadjusted. Week ending November 14th. Total 20,163,477. Footnotes. SA seasonally adjusted data, NSA not seasonally adjusted data. 1. Prior year is comparable to most recent data. 2. Most recent week used covered employment of 146,534,375 as denominator. 3. Information on the Pandemic Unemployment Assistance (PUA) program can be found in UIPL 16-20. PUA program information. 4. Information on the Pandemic Emergency Unemployment Compensation (PEUC) program can be found in Unemployment Insurance Program Letter, UIPL 17-20. PEUC program information. 5. Information on the EB program can be found here, EB program information. 6. Some states maintain additional benefit programs for those claimants who exhaust regular benefits, and when applicable, extended benefits. Information on states that participate, and the extent of benefits paid, can be found starting on page 4-4 of this link, Extensions and Special Programs PDF. 7. Information on STC work sharing can be found starting on page 4-8 of the following link, Extensions and Special Programs PDF. 8. Totals include PUA unemployment for the appropriate corresponding week. Advanced state claims, not seasonally adjusted. Initial claims filed during week ended November 28th. U.S. total, 713,824. Insured unemployment for week ended November 21st. U.S. total, 5,240,575. Note, advance claims are not directly comparable to claims reported in prior weeks. Advance claims are reported by the state liable for paying the unemployment compensation, whereas previous weeks' reported claims reflect claimants by state of residence. In addition, claims reported as work-share equivalent in the previous week are added to the advance claims as a proxy for the current week's work-share equivalent activity. Seasonally adjusted US weekly UI claims in thousands. Week ending November 28, 2020. Initial claims 712. Week ending November 21, 2020. Insured unemployment 5,520. Pandemic unemployment assistance claims, not seasonally adjusted. PUA initial claims filed during week ended November 28. U.S. total 288,701. PUA continued claims for week ended November 14. U.S. total 8,869,502. Note, information on the Pandemic Unemployment Assistance (PUA) program can be found in UIPL 16-20, PUA program information. Backdated claims may be included in these figures. Pandemic Emergency Unemployment Compensation claims, not seasonally adjusted. PEUC claims filed during weeks ended November 14. U.S. total, 4,569,016. Note, information on the Pandemic Emergency Unemployment Compensation (PEUC) program can be found in Unemployment Insurance Program Letter, UIPL 17-20, PEUC program information. Extended Benefits (EB) claims, not seasonally adjusted. EB claims filed during weeks ended November 14. U.S. total, 681,075. Note, information on the EB program can be found here, EB program information. Initial claims filed during week ended November 21. Totals, 836,277. Insured unemployment for week ended November 14. Totals, 5,930,745. Figures appearing in columns showing over the week changes reflect all revisions in data for prior weeks submitted by state agencies. 1. The Unemployment Compensation Program for Federal Employees (UCFE) and the Unemployment Compensation for Ex-Service Members (UCX) exclude claims filed jointly under other programs to avoid duplication. 2. Rate is not seasonally adjusted. The source of U.S. total covered employment is BLS. Unadjusted initial claims for week ended November 21, 2020. States with an increase of more than 1,000. State change. State supplied comment. Illinois, plus 18,796. Layoffs in the accommodation and food services and administrative and support and waste management and remediation services industries. Michigan, plus 17,285. Layoffs in the accommodation and food services industry. Washington, plus 13,499. Layoffs in the manufacturing, arts, entertainment, and recreation and accommodation and food services industries. Georgia, plus 9,462. Layoffs in the accommodation and food services, construction, and manufacturing industries. California, plus 9,361. Layoffs in the services and agriculture, forestry, fishing and hunting industries. Minnesota, plus 7,486. New Mexico, plus 7,266. Colorado, plus 6,061. Layoffs in the accommodation and food services, and arts, entertainment, and recreation industries. Kansas, plus 5,811. Ohio, plus 5,195. Pennsylvania, plus 4,227. Layoffs in the accommodation and food services, administrative and support and waste management and remediation services, transportation and warehousing, and construction industries. Oregon, plus 4,122. New York, plus 3,430. Layoffs in the accommodation and food services, construction, and manufacturing industries. Indiana, plus 3,407. Iowa, plus 2,938. Layoffs in the arts, entertainment, and recreation, accommodation and food services, manufacturing, and educational services industries. Kentucky, plus 2,850. Florida, plus 2,573. Layoffs in the agriculture, forestry, fishing and hunting, construction, manufacturing, wholesale trade, retail trade, and service industries. Alabama, plus 2,551. Layoffs in the healthcare and social assistance, administrative and support and waste management and remediation services, and retail trade industries. Maryland, plus 2,407. Missouri, plus 2,268. Layoffs in the accommodation and food services and healthcare and social assistance industries. Oklahoma, plus 1,216. Virginia, plus 1,146. Layoffs in the accommodation and food services industry. Wisconsin, plus 1,115. Layoffs in the construction and transportation and warehousing industries. Montana, plus 1,082. Connecticut, plus 1,057. Layoffs in the retail trade, accommodation and food services, and health care and social assistance industries. States with a decrease of more than 1,000. State change. State supplied comment. Louisiana, minus 33,573. Massachusetts, minus 22,572. Technical notes. This news release presents the weekly unemployment insurance (UI) claims reported by each state's unemployment insurance program offices. These claims may be used for monitoring workload volume, assessing state program operations, and for assessing labor market conditions. States initially report claims directly taken by the state liable for the benefit payments, regardless of where the claimant who filed the claim resided. These are the basis for the advance initial claims and continued claims reported each week. These data come from ETA 538, Advance Weekly Initial and Continued Claims Report. The following week initial claims and continued claims are revised based on a second reporting by states that reflect the claimants by state of residence. These data come from the ETA 539, Weekly Claims and Extended Benefits Trigger Data Report. A. Initial claims. An initial claim is a claim filed by an unemployed individual after a separation from an employer. The claimant requests a determination of basic eligibility for the UI program. When an initial claim is filed with a state, certain programmatic activities take place, and these result in activity counts, including the count of initial claims. The count of U.S. initial claims for unemployment insurance is a leading economic indicator because it is an indication of emerging labor market conditions in the country. However, these are weekly administrative data which are difficult to seasonally adjust, making the series subject to some volatility. B. Continued weeks claimed. A person who has already filed an initial claim and who has experienced a week of unemployment then files a continued claim to claim benefits for that week of unemployment. Continued claims are also referred to as insured unemployment. The count of U.S. continued weeks claimed is also a good indicator of labor market conditions. Continued claims reflect the current number of insured unemployed workers filing for UI benefits in the nation. While continued claims are not a leading indicator, they roughly coincide with economic cycles at their peaks and lag at cycle troughs. They provide confirming evidence of the direction of the U.S. economy. C. Seasonal adjustments and annual revisions. Over the course of a year, the weekly changes in the levels of initial claims and continued claims undergo regularly occurring fluctuations. These fluctuations may result from seasonal changes in weather, major holidays, the opening and closing of schools, or other similar events. Because these seasonal events follow a more or less regular pattern each year, their influence on the level of a series can be tempered by adjusting for regular seasonal variation. These adjustments make trend and cycle developments easier to spot. At the beginning of each calendar year, the Bureau of Labor Statistics provides the Employment and Training Administration (ETA) with a set of seasonal factors to apply to the unadjusted data during that year. Concurrent with the implementation and release of the new seasonal factors, ETA incorporates revisions to the UI claims historical series caused by updates to the unadjusted data. U.S. Department of Labor news materials are accessible at http://www.dol.gov.